Well, great win, certainly for our program to have back-to-back wins versus ranked teams was special. They had won 15 in a row. It was a quad one win. They were playing great basketball. Coach Sprinkle's done an amazing job of bringing in some really good players. And really they compete. They're physical on the glass, but offensively, we were obviously really, really good. 57%, 21 assists, 7 turnovers, which was great. Very appreciative, as always, of the fans. You got an 8:45 game to have over 13,000 was awesome. Tough place to play, when we're clicking like that. So proud of Nelly, proud of Donovan. Mustafa played great. He's continuing to break out of it. So a great win, certainly, versus a very, very good team.
6 players scoring double figures. You guys were over 1.5 per possession in the first half. So you guys kind of set season marks against them for the half in scoring and for the game. They hadn't been overwhelmed like they were tonight. Did you guys do anything different, or is it just the athleticism difference that you had over there?
Well, it certainly helped that Nelly was able to score down there. He hasn't obviously shown an 11 for 12 night. So I think that gave us some great confidence to have some balance. We got to remember he came here at the end of October. So he's getting his rhythm. He's a really, really good player. We made free throws, something that we've obviously struggled with as well. But then Donovan, again, in those middle ball screens, he was finding guys. 14 assists is pretty amazing. But the balance, for sure. Mustafa offensively coming out of kind of what he was struggling with early, hitting threes, things like that. So, I thought offensively we were about as good as it gets and about as efficient as we've been all year.
They have run zone in the past, which helped them in the game against UNLV. But you still shot, 75% inside the arc. Is that something you saw that you could do against them?
Well, they were effective with that zone versus UNLV, and they played it early, so we worked on it. I thought we attacked it pretty well. Missed a couple of open shots, but it's great to be able to have that inside game, that interior game, because that'll give us a lot of balance to where if teams are going to not trap us or whatever, we can be able to go down low. But I think we're certainly better offensively than what we've been, and obviously to put up 99 in a league game is pretty good.
To go off that a little bit with the zone that they kept bringing out, how do you feel like the ball movement was? It felt like it was just you guys were able to kind of crack that a lot.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I mean, they've got good length. We were kind of going laterally side to side a little bit, too much for my liking. We needed to kind of get in the gaps and attack. I can't complain much with 99 points and 57% from the field. And again, I thought the assists were really good.
Another big man came in just kind of like Jaden did on Saturday. So back-to-back games against not just ranked teams, but guys that are getting national attention in the center and the front court. What were JT and Nelly's sort of challenge to stop both of those guys and hold them both to 15 points?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we were disappointed in UNLV, right? We were not very good down there. We had to go after Azabor. He is terrific. He was averaging 24 in league. And we had to try to make some other guys beat us. Obviously Martinez got going there a little bit, and then we did a better job later. But we had a pretty good plan, I thought, for Azabor. And he's hard because he's normally making those free throws, and tonight he did not.
Second half, there's a lot of fouls that come that can kind of slow down the game and the pace you guys want to maybe play at. Is there a way how are you able to kind of rein in your guys, make sure that didn't get too much in their heads maybe, and just to keep?
Yeah, I mean, the foul discrepancy was pretty big. We were -8 there, and they had 22 points to our 16. So we were in foul trouble, but we were able to weather the storm with some other guys. Other guys stepped up. Drew came off the bench, had 3 big steals. Mustafa came off the bench, 12 points, 4 rebounds. So that's what that depth that we all talk about. Even Isaac Mushila had some key rebounds at some key moments.
Depth takes a hit a little bit with Geoff Baker Jr. Can you tell us what injury he is?
Yeah, it's still that knee that he's had in the past. So we're hopeful we can get him ready to go for Saturday. We don't know. So we have to take off tomorrow, and then we'll revisit on Thursday. Hopefully it's just something. It's hard. He's had a lot of injuries. So hopefully it's nothing long term, and hopefully we can get him back for Saturday.
Boise State lost at home tonight, which really opens things up. Every team in the conference has a loss tonight. You go on the road against two environments that don't have a lot of energy to them. Just curious how you're able to maintain what you have now moving forward.
that can be hard in itself as well. You know, I mean, Air Force is always very, very challenging. I think they took Colorado State into overtime. So that system is hard. We obviously had a key loss at their place last year. We got to be locked in. We got to be better at that. So we got 2 on the road, right? We got San Jose and that. We're going to have to bring our own energy because we're fortunate to be able to play in front of some amazing fans, some amazing crowds, and it'll be a different type of element. And our guys got to be ready to go.
62 points in the paint. I mean, all these guys, you've already talked about Nelly and all that, but I don't remember seeing 62 points in the paint very often. Have you had that very often, you think?
I can't remember. I mean, Nelly had 26 points. Like I think we all would be surprised that Nelly would have 26 points. So that was huge. But we've talked about post-ups and layups. Those are our best shots. We'll continue to find catch and shoot threes. But give Nelly credit, man. He continues to work and stay confident.
You had at the 6:09 mark, JT I know was already on the bench with 4 fouls, so you kind of had to make a decision. But at 6:09, Nelly picks up his 4th, and you stick with him, and he didn't look like he backed off his aggression defensively at all.
Yeah, guess it worked. I guess I don't know. I mean, yeah, I just gambled on that one. I just thought we needed a big body on Azabor, and I thought he did a great job of blocking some of those shots at the rim, making some second efforts. Obviously, 5 blocks. Fortunately, didn't foul out.
Did he make any adjustments this year to his aggression on defense because he was early in the year getting to that 3rd foul pretty quickly in some games and maybe to that 4th foul? But did he ever adjust anything, or did you have him adjust anything?
Well, he had 4 fouls.
So
no, I mean, I don't think we trapped the post every time, so we're trying to help him this game. But no, I think maybe it's just timing. You know, he hadn't played in a long time, but he, we'd love to not see any of those guys be in foul trouble for sure.
Anything else? We did ask him what you were about to say when you came in, and then he just said something about he loves Coach. He's a great coach.
Attaboy, Nelly. Do you say it in front of Eddie?
I mean, I keep on believing in my shot. Like you guys keep on believing in me, so keep on trying to play basketball. That's it.
That's 2 games in a row where not only is it a nationally ranked team that came in here, but a big man on their team was kind of the focal point of the scouting report, I'm guessing. Do you and JT take that as a challenge when the opposing big man is sort of the main reason that team is ranked?
I mean, yeah, JT we just play out, trying to play defense. We do really. It doesn't really matter who he was and stuff. So we just want to play defense and win the basketball game.
Nelly, these last 2 games, you got 15,000 on one night, 13,000 tonight. What's it like playing in this kind of environment?
I mean, to play in this kind of environment is amazing, man. The fans are super hyped. Like, I really love playing here, real.
You have been really active around the rim, defending the rim the last couple nights. 5 block shots again tonight. I think everyone's been waiting for that all year. I mean, where's the defensive intensity coming from?
I mean, I don't know, man. I'm just hooping. I'm just playing basketball. I mean, I guess he want to come tonight, so I guess.
How long did it take you to get to? Because Coach talked a while about. You got here pretty late, right before the end of the start of the season. How long did it take you to get acclimated and really feeling like you're in game condition?
I mean, it took a while, though. I was just trying to pushing myself every day and trying to get better and play around my teammates to get to know everybody. So it took a while. So I guess I'm getting better every day.
Your whole career, you've been aggressive defensively, obviously, but you've gotten into some foul trouble a few games this year. You picked up tonight your 4th foul, and there was 6:09 on the clock. I know JT already had 4, so maybe that was the reason, but Coach decided to keep you in there, and you obviously didn't pick up that 5th foul and kind of kept playing aggressively. I'm curious if that went through your mind that you had 4 fouls and why you didn't maybe back off a little bit.
Never back up. I mean, you keep playing hard. I don't care if I have 4 fouls or whatever. So I just keep on playing hard. Don't kind of get a stop and stuff. So that's it.
When you had some of the foul trouble a little bit earlier in the year, did you at any point adjust anything? Because it was more early, and maybe it was just because you got here so late. But you didn't do any adjustments. It just kind of.
I didn't do any adjustment. I was just playing basketball. Just playing.
It seems like you've become a lot more aggressive around the rim. I mean, are things just starting to click for you?
I mean, we have a lot of good players on our team, so we push each other in practice every day. So I feel like that's what make me get better every day. So, yeah.
This is your first season in the Mountain West now, almost a month into it. I mean, how are you liking, this league and just the intensity of it, just night in, night out?
I mean, I love it. I love the competition. Like compared to where I'm coming from, yeah, this is really high level basketball. So I'm ready for whatever.
How's it possible to take this momentum gained from the last 2 games, going to 2 conference road games where there's not a lot of energy in those buildings? You're going Air Force and San Jose State. How do you maintain that energy going on the road?
We just gonna keep the same intensity on playing as a team, playing hard every single game, and trying to get a win, I guess.
Anything else for Nelly?
I got one. Your coach is about to come in here, and we're going to ask him all these questions about you. What do you think he's about to tell us about you?
I don't know. I don't know, man.
What do you want to tell us about him?
I mean, he's a great coach. Like his father,
It's a great answer.
Yeah.